the night. That's why Mike Tomlin was hot. I guess Mike Tomlin saw what he needed to see on film, and I guess he just know Joe Flacco from all these battles. Listen, that Joe Flacco right there, I did not know existed. I did not know that this Joe Flacco right here was him. Whoo! Hey, Joe, my bad. I ain't know your game was like that, boy. Joe, I'm sorry. You him. Mike Tomlin was hot for a reason. Joe done set that thing on fire. Joe went off tonight. Went off right on Mike Tomlin. This why Mike was mad. God, dog. Boy, listen. When I tell you that Joe Flacco balled tonight, whoo, this give me a whole different view of the Cleveland Browns. Just a side note, this give me a whole different view of the Cleveland Browns, y'all. I'm telling you, when I think of the Cleveland Browns now, just a side note, Cleveland, I knew they was a trash organization and franchise, but tonight, listen, now one game don't make or break a player, but this one game right here, whoo, and what Mike Tomlin said before it even happened, Mike Tomlin went out there and said out the gate, why would they trade him to a divisional opponent that they started? I guess Mike Tomlin say, bro, with Cleveland, you look garbage. But real talk, you him. We don't need you with Cincinnati. Cincinnati, all they needed was a quarterback. Woo! Cincinnati. Yo, this just let me know Kevin is trash. The Browns trash. Well, okay, I don't want to say it like that, but the Browns are a unorganized franchise that if you're a baller, please leave. We need Shador out of there. God, dog, we need Shador out of there. Shador, bro, this team, boy, I know you say you want to change the franchise, but boy, hey, whoo, golly, y'all. Right now, we know that Joe Flacco still got it. Listen, y'all, look at Joe Flacco's stats tonight. Joe Flacco didn't do this in none of the 4 games, and Joe Flacco told everybody, I still got it. I don't want to be 50 years old and wish that I gave it my all. Joe Flacco, what? And you know, I told y'all too, I say, man, with Jamar Chase and Higgins, man, you like that, but listen, Joe Flacco tonight, now his stats with Cleveland was terrible. Well, they weren't good. Stats tonight, 31 of 47, 342 yards, 3 TDs. Joe looking like a certified dog out there. Listen, gave Aaron Rodgers the business. Listen, hey, Cincinnati, y'all lucky y'all didn't take that loss to Joe Flacco. Woo, Joe, you were cooking. Cook it up. Cook it up. Joe Flacco cooked them boys up tonight. God, dog. And Joe Flacco ran it a couple times when he needed to. Matter of fact, Joe Flacco didn't even have negative yards tonight. He had positive 3 yards. Woo, now listen. Joe Flacco threw it 47 times with Cincinnati and went off. Threw it 45 to 46 times with Cleveland and was trash. Woo! We know what it is now, y'all. It is 100% official. Get your hat, your coat, and walk on out the door. If you got any skills, hey, because if you with Cleveland Browns, they will suck the life up out of you, and you will be looking trash. Hey, but with the right franchise, you will shine. Oh, man. Jamar Chase. 16 catches, 161 yards. T. Higgins with a big boy catch. 6 catches, 96 yards, and a TD. Could have had 2 touchdowns, but he slid to get the field goal to make sure Aaron Rodgers couldn't make no comeback. That's why Mike Tomlin hot. That's why I was like, why Mike Tomlin? Boy, this man said if they traded Joe Flacco to Cincinnati, they got to be smarter than us, because that pretty much Aunt Barry, Cleveland, Kevin, all y'all, that don't make no sense. That was a stupid trade. Well, at first I was like, man, Joe ain't about nothing. Whoo, Joe. Boy, I ain't know you was like that. Joe, you got my attention in Cincinnati, boy. Listen, y'all, I'm about to lock in with all these NFL games, because this right here, this what I like right here, boy. This that get down. Get down. And it get down. Boy, hey, but look. Aaron Rodgers was balling too. 23 of 34, 249 yards, 4 TDs. Now, he threw 2 picks. That probably really cost him, but Pittsburgh running back was told to air out the ball. 16 to 126. So, look, basically in Cincinnati, you got to outscore everybody, because their defense might not be like that. And wide receivers, Pat went off 5 catches, 111. DK, 3 for 50. Man, look, that was a good game, y'all. Chase Brown for the Cincinnati, 11 carries, 108 yards. Hey, listen, NFL, y'all got my attention. I got to cover more than just Cleveland and Shador. Y'all got some bangers out here. Woo! Hey, Mike, I get it now. I get it. I didn't see it at first, Mike. I'm sorry, Mike Tomlin. I did not see it at first. But, boy, you saw it. Boy, you got them eyes. Boy. Hey, listen, man, I'm sorry that Cleveland, y'all, make us feel like people trash. I'm starting to think Dylan Gabriel with somebody else will play better. Hey, everybody, look like everybody will play better without playing in Cincinnati. I mean, without playing in Cleveland. Woo-wee! Hey, Joe. Boy, you him, boy. Hey, dog, you him. I can't even lie about it. Zip, you say, well done. Jay Mills, yeah, Joe. Hey, Joe out there balling. Miss Beverly, Ryan Nicole, you say just in time. Hey, rock with me. Rock with me. Rock, what's happening? Hey, it was a baller down here named Ron Shea. That boy used to be toting that ball in Little League. Miss D, you say Flacco went off. This why Flacco went off, boy. Mike, get it now. I ain't know Joe had it in him. Browns, y'all whack. JP, what's good? You say this what it is. My name on it. I'm up and with it. Nicole, you say Joe showed out. He did. T.I., you say Flacco running. Yes. Flacco out there shining. I know Shador probably calling that man right now. Hey, boy, Joe, boy, you was out there getting down now. Joe probably looking at Cleveland like, I told y'all, sorry, suckers, I was good. I told y'all I had more in the tank. Sorry self. You know what? Kevin did say him and Joe had some private conversation. He probably told Joe, I know you him. That's why I tried to start you. That was burying him and Jimmy. This organization is garbage, Joe. I want to leave with you, but I can't. I got to ride this crazy mess out. Now they got me looking like I can't coach. They sorry. Just the whole... I'm going to go to sleep. Joe, I'm going to go to sleep. I'm so mad I'm going to go to sleep. Boy, hey. Yo. Boy. Look at here. It was some real football game played tonight. That was a game. See, that's where I thought Cleveland could be. Man, look. Pete, you say, win, old man. Flacco, hey, I ain't calling Joe Flacco old man no more. Joe Flacco, the young kid on the block, boy. That boy got new life. Say, Mo, you say, what's happening? Hey, dog, hey, listen. might need to be the Bengals. Who that? Or who that talking about beat them Bengals? Or who that? Antonio, you say the Browns offense? Yeah. Something is totally wrong in Cleveland, y'all. See, Holder, you say it won Joe. It was the step. Yeah. RLC, you say win for Joe. Yeah. Hey, Antonio, you say Flacco him. He with him tonight. BJ, say, hey, oh, Joe got it done. He did. Miss D, you say this proves Kevin. I'm starting to think this got to be more than it's. I don't know what it is why these boys acting like this. AJ, you say Joe was running everything. Yeah, Joe was out there. And, yo, Joe freshly got there last week, midweek. Joe like, hey, I'm out. Hey, they shipped me out. I bet he say, you know what? I'm glad y'all shipped me out, and I'm starting, and I got some. Man, that boy throwing that ball. Boy, them boys going to get that ball. I bet Joe say, yes. Sorry, wide receivers dropping that ball over there. And I ain't saying them boys sorry like that, but they ain't nothing like what these boys is. These boys certified dogs over here. JR, you say he was cold. Cold as ice. LJ, you say he looked like a Super Bowl joke. Super Bowl joke. Hey, Joe Flacco, you did your thing. Boy, I'm sorry. I didn't know your game was like that. Kinfolk, you say he wanted Flacco to stay on the Browns. Yeah, because he knew the Browns organization was so whack. Mike Tomlin stood on business on that. Like, why would they trade him? Andrew Barry, why would you put him to Cincinnati? I ain't get it. I was like, well, then I started thinking about, can they play each other tonight? I guess I'm going to see. Whew, I didn't know I was going to see this. M. Allison, you say Flacco looked alive, ready, and rocking. Sam O, you say Ohio sports is on the map. Hey, y'all got it. Ohio State, Cincinnati. Well, the Browns, y'all don't claim them, I don't think. BJ, you say the Browns not looking so good. Yeah, the Browns look, whoo, they stanky over there. They stanky. VB, you say Joe Flacco showed out tonight with his old self. Yeah, he did. Constance, you say you're absolutely correct. Joe Flacco balled that. Zip, it say a lot. JP, they got exposed. It's Beverly. Hey, we need to get Shador out of there. Hey, listen. Unless he's got the whole world in his head. Now, if God decide to switch this thing up, then okay, cool. But other than that, boy, Cincinnati, I mean, the Browns just might be browning. And I don't know if you could wake them up. They sleep, boy. It's deep. You say Joe Flacco had a totally different. What? That man was on one tonight. See, Holder, you say 3 touchdowns over 300 yards. Hey, Joe is him. Matt, you say, now I know if the Browns lose next game at home, yeah, hey. Well, maybe the owner and Bear need to go. Or maybe Shador showed them enough at practice, and they got to run through what the league and Cleveland want it to look like for a while, then pass it to Shador. Maybe we waiting on Shador. This the only thing gonna justify that is Shador because, whoo, this organization look like every quarterback that ball, they leave us and ball. Hey, boy. Hey, we got 2 Joes out there, Joe Burrow and Joe Flacco. I ain't never think Joe Flacco compete with Joe Burrow, but hey, Joe Flacco say, move over, boy. Take your time, do it right. Hey, take your time, Joe Burrow. Joe Flacco here, baby. You can chill. This your team. I ain't worried about this your team. But I cook as long as you want me to cook. I cook, boy. Hey, yo, I like this. Salty, you say there is a quarterback controversy in Cincinnati now. I think they'll still get back to Joe Burrow, but if Joe Burrow throw one pick, they're going to holler for Joe. But listen, Joe can go opposite now, but I don't know. You got wide receivers elite like that, I guess you going to shine. You know what? Give me some elite wide receivers, an elite running back, An O-line that's going to hold it down? Yeah, give me that. Well, I want Shador playing with something like that. Dog. Well, Cincinnati was rocking tonight. I say, man, because, I ain't get home till about 10 because I got me a haircut tonight. Hey, my barber got me right, boy. That boy got me TV ready. Hey, yeah. I signed that contract and sent it back. Y'all, hey. Say hello. Hey, it get real out here. 7, 8, 11. You say they put up 30 plus in Cleveland. Man, Cleveland can't score nothing. Larry, you say tonight show Kevin is the issue. Man, I think just the Browns top to bottom the issue. Something on them. From 99 to now, something on them. Ain't no way Kevin, ain't no way Joe Flacco leave us, ain't throw no 300-yard games with us, ain't get close to 300 yards. And look at, man, the man was 2 touchdowns, 6 picks. Well, and everybody on the media, including me, calling for Joe Flacco to sit down. Well, Joe, I'm sorry, it ain't you. It's Cleveland. It ain't you, it's Cleveland. See, you say Flacco say I'm not training my yeah. He ain't training no competition. See, Hody say, hey, Joe smiling. Yeah. Michelle, you say Kevin playbooks up. Something wrong with Cleveland, y'all. I mean, yeah. Janet, you say the whole Cleveland organization. Yeah. Listen, they need to call me in. I get me a young listen. I had to sit down with Bear and Kevin, and I tell Jimmy, hey Jimmy, step back. Let me run this. What we really need, y'all? Come on, because Joe, we let Joe go and Joe the man. So it ain't Joe, it's us. We gotta look at ourselves. You know what? Kevin been right the whole time. Kevin been right the whole time. He done exposed everything. Kevin said it's not one player. It ain't one player. Y'all not hearing me. It's not one player. It's not the coach. It's everything. Kevin right, y'all. I think this bigger than the playbook, bigger than the player. Shador, bro, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Shador, I don't know what to tell you, bro. Hey, man, shout out to my barber. Thank for that God let this man cut hair. God, no. Thank for, oh, goodness gracious. Well, hey, camera make you feel good. Maya, you say you pretty, yeah, hey. Just girl, you say, is Kevin Cole? I don't know. This something stank over there in Cleveland. I just can't quite put my finger on it. I don't know where to put my finger because Kevin been coming to the mic telling us the truth. Hey, TP. Yeah, hey. Lady PC, a hot mess, ain't it? Dr. Will, you say, I think Kevin may have lost the locker room. Well, it's just a hot mess in Cleveland, y'all. Be fired, you say Joe spilled the beans on Kevin and asked to be traded. Hey, somebody got him up out of there. And Mike said, why would y'all do that? Why? I didn't get it. I was like, bro, Joe didn't do nothing with us. He said, nah. Joe the man without y'all sorry selves. Joe went over there to Cincinnati and went off. Rich, you say the Browns traded away their future backup quarterback to Shador for no reason. Nah. They traded a starter away. Joe Flacco a starter. Hey, he is a starter in the right situation. But, now listen. Maybe the Steelers still ain't like that. Your record could show you kind of like that. But let's get down to the nitty gritty in November and December and see where everybody record at. See if Pittsburgh really like that. But let me see what Cincinnati got next, because they have my attention. All right. Yeah, hey, Joe, boy, you that made me want to look at Cincinnati. I like to see people win now. Matter of fact, Joe Flacco, let me see what he did versus the Packers. He might have did good in that Packers game. Let me see. Hold on, let me check his stats out. Joe Flacco was 29 of 45, 219, two touchdowns. Hey, but they did not run Chase Brown that much, but Jamar Chase get that ball, but they ain't run. So now they figured out do the whole 9. All right, hold on, let me look at this schedule, cause Cincinnati got my A. All right, they play the Jets on the 26th. What that is? Oh, in 10 days. Okay, they play the Jets in 10 days. Then they got the Browns. Then they got at the Steelers. Yeah. So the Jets, then the Browns. So Joe Flacco finna win by 3 games straight. Joe Flacco finna be on a winning streak. No. Yeah, 3 games straight. Then they play the Steelers again in November on the 16th. Then the Patriots and the Ravens. Hey. Joe Flacco, boy, you might take somebody to the Super Bowl again. I mean, well, that too. But the playoffs. Say, look, you say you can't when they digging it. Yeah, digging it, donking ain't gonna win it. TP, you said Colin Kevin Presser, he was answering a question and said, as a head coach or whatever position I may be in. So he know, when he said that. Kevin, don't worry about it. It ain't you, bro. It's the Browns. You might be him, Kevin. It's the Browns, bro. It's just the Browns, y'all. It's the Browns, do it right. It's the Browns, do it right. 55, you say the crowd was lit at the game? Man, in 10 days, we going to see Joe Flacco with the Jets. In 10 days, he'll know that offense even more. And they going to beat the Jets. Let me see what Cleveland doing. Let me see what Cleveland doing. Cleveland, what y'all finna do? Cleveland got, okay, they played Cincinnati hard. They beat the Packers. The Lions beat the brakes off of them. The Ravens beat the brakes off of them. The Vikings, they could have won. The Steelers was a toss-up game. Let's see what the Dolphins do. All right. The Dolphins, let's see. They got the Dolphins they got this game basically almost 50-50. 47% to Cleveland, 51% to Miami. But based on how Cleveland act, Cleveland probably gonna lose. Let me see what Miami been doing. Miami got blew out by the Colts. Then they fought hard versus the Patriots and the Bills. Beat the Jets, but the Jets played them hard. They lost to the Panthers and they lost to the Chargers. But they all lost close games. But let me see if the Panthers anything. Panthers might not be biting that. Let me see. Panthers 3-3. Sad. Panthers lost to the Jags. Lost to the Cardinals close. They beat the Falcons. The Patriots beat them down. Hey. Hey, the NFL, hey, listen. Hey, NFL, y'all got my attention. They got it kind of where the league be kind of tight. You good, but you ain't good, but you in the middle. Yeah, anything goes in the league, y'all. Anything goes. Anything goes in the league. Big Walt. Hey, I got one of my friends, man. One of my good best friends named Walt. You say the buck stocks with, yeah, it does. But I'm going to put this on the owners. I'm going to put this on the GM. I'm going to put this on Kevin. I'm going to put this on the rest of the coaching staff. I'm going to put this on Cleveland. Something wrong with Cleveland, y'all. Larry, you say how many points the Dolphins scoring is the question because the Browns can't score over 18. Yeah. Hey. Dylan Gabriel got to produce but you know what? I don't expect Dylan Gabriel to produce. Not because he can't produce, because something wrong with Cleveland, y'all. Something wrong with Cleveland. GG, BTG. You say Dylan too slow. Hey, it's rough out there. Double P. Ed, you say get Tua out and bring in Shador. Man, I need... If it's meant for Shador to turn Cleveland around, because this is probably the worst, maybe them and the Jets, the worst organization in the NFL, but probably just really the Browns. I don't know. If it's meant for him to change this franchise, he'll be something special. Because boy, this looked terrible. Joe come out there and ball like that. But Joe do got some big time wide receivers. You got Jamar Chase going wild out there for the ball. You got Jerry Jeudy dropping every ball. So T. Higgins, Jamar Chase, elite. Jerry Jeudy could be elite, but he dropped me off. By grace, you say they are the worst organization in the history of the NFL. Well, I know at one time they had some balling sessions, but for the most part, yeah, they've been losing. Y'all, I can't listen. You put DG somewhere else, he probably a ball. You put Shador somewhere else, he'll probably ball. Y'all, it's whoo-wee. It ain't the quarterbacks. Something is over Cleveland, y'all, that it won't let them go. Boy, they just got Cleveland in like y'all ain't gonna be nothing. Top to bottom, it's gonna be trash. T.I., you say Jamar Chase made Jerry Jeudy. What? Make Jerry Jeudy look like he ain't nothing. But I keep telling y'all, Ohio State and LSU wide receivers always produce. If I'm in the NFL, if I know one thing, well, you know, T. Higgins was a baller. You know what? One thing it is, I got me an eye for these wide receivers. I'm going to start telling y'all who the top wideouts. I got an eye for them wideouts now. Because when Jamar Chase was getting off, I saw it. When Justin Jefferson at LSU was getting off, I saw it. They had another wide receiver got off, but let me see if he's still with the Browns. I mean, with the Panthers. He might not be with the Panthers now, but he was good too. Let me see. Dog, what that boy name was. 76. Hold on. I'm finna tell y'all now if he's still with them. He might not be because sometimes you get with an organization. Y'all, I think, and you know what else made Jamar Chase take off? Him and Joe Burrow was already, locked in. They just kept on locking it in. Let me see. The wide receiver for LSU, he ain't even on the squad no more. He got drafted not too long ago after. Dog, what that boy name was. Dog it. He was good at LSU, y'all. Rich, you said Jimmy Horn is better than Leggett. Well, they two different type of wide receivers, too. I'm ready right now. Hey, Joe said I'm ready right now. I'm overly prepared. I'm overly confident. D. Walker, you say play calling. It's something just wrong in Cleveland, y'all. That's what that is. Because Joe Flacco is the man tonight. Tonight now. But the Jets, he should be the man. The Bears, I don't know how that one gonna go. Miss Pamela, you say until Cleveland do right, Shador will continue to lose games. I mean, you say, yeah, Cleveland will, yeah. You say Hospital Joe. Classic. You say they let Shador play, it will, probably will. You know, my grandparents, well, not my grandparents, because my grandma didn't care, but my granddaddy used to have me watching football with him, and since we right here by Tampa, yeah, I might start covering. I got to dive deep into the league. I got to jump off in here, man. My barber always told me that anyways, but the Bucks couldn't do well for a long time because I think the way they treated Doug Williams. Then Doug Williams won a Super Bowl and with Washington, and because they were still doing bad. The Bucks didn't turn around until they drafted Derrick Brooks and all them boys, and it started changing. This might be with Cleveland as well. Cleveland has Shador. Maybe he could change it, but it's something about Cleveland. I don't know who they did wrong, Something about them. Something about a name. It is the sweetest thing I know. Yeah, hey, I don't know what it is, but it's deep. You say, TP, you say Kevin did a lot of players and back. I don't know, man. Rich, you say Jim Brown. It's something, y'all. Tony Dungy supposed to won a Super Bowl with the Bucks, but something happened. You know, then it came, okay, they did Doug Williams wrong. Then they came back and did Tony Dungy wrong. But they still won Super Bowls. I don't like old boy got that Super Bowl, but yeah. Big Walt, you say with God on your side, who can be against you? Shador got it. Shador legendary. If he supposed to be legendary with Cleveland, he will. If he supposed to be legendary with somebody else, he will. But he did say he want to change the franchise. If any franchise, this would be one that would change the whole legacy. Woo! Listen. You get Cleveland turned around, boy. I know hey Jojo, he don't, but that song came to my mind. The song came to my mind. Renee. Yeah, hey, see. But yo, the way Baker Mayfield balling, the way he balling, boy, he got me want to check them out. So I'm about to start looking at everything, y'all. Colin say Flacco got me. Yeah, he do, because I didn't expect. Yes. Easy. Terrence Marshall. He was balling too at LSU. But the Panthers got him, and I don't know where he at now. I hope he's still in the league. I hope he getting his opportunity. I liked it, that boy. He was solid, too. Like LSU and Ohio State, somebody, they wide receivers, they be like that. Ed, you say the Colts are 6-0? Now that, I haven't looked. Unless you telling me they are. I haven't looked. Sharon, you say, yep, it's all about energy. And CB don't have, yeah, they don't, y'all. So I don't know what to expect out of them. I'm just going to go with the flow because the NFL showed me anything can happen. But, yeah. Joe, boy, I know Joe smiling like, yeah, they call me trash in Cleveland. Cleveland media calling me trash, and I'm good. So you say, yeah, that's why Mike Tomlin was hot. Mike Tomlin, hot. Yeah, Mike Tomlin was hot, y'all. Roy G, you say the Browns management is, it is. How is the quarterback leaving the Cleveland? Yes. Listen, like recently you got Baker Mayfield about to be mid-season or 6 games in, or how many games we in? MVP candidate leading it. Joe Flacco come and balling. Yeah. Val C, you say Tomlin should have been concerned. Yeah. I didn't know why Mike Tomlin was hot like that. I didn't get it because Joe didn't look like nothing with us. But apparently we just not it. You say Joe brought himself 3 years of backup in Cincinnati? Joe don't want the backup. Joe want the starter. Joe say, which Joe you talking about the backup? Because you talking about me, Joe Flacco. I ain't no backup, boy. You better be talking about Joe Burrow, the backup. Let me cook while I'm cooking. Let that little injured bird sit, boy. That's an injured beagle, boy. Let that little injured bird beagle sit, boy. I'm out here cooking. Cook, hey, cook, hey. Hey, it be wild out there. TP, you say 12 been under attack since he got to Cleveland. They turn on everybody. Yeah, man. But we know this. Shador gonna shine in the league. If he shine with them, ooh, you know for a fact, he's got the whole world in it. You know God blessing that. D. Walker, you say Cleveland goofy self, help they, yeah, just say, hey. I'm like Mike Tomlin now. How you trade this man and you had him starting, trade him to somebody in the AFC North that only was missing a quarterback. I bet he said, Mike Tomlin say, man, you could have left me with that garbage quarterback Browning. You gave me Joe Flacco who ready to eat. That's why that man called it out. But y'all listen. Remember Mike Tomlin said, hey, Shador really good. I like him. We like him over here. Y'all, Shador, this making me know Shador supposed to have been a Steeler. I'd rather him been a Steeler way behind Aaron Rodgers than Ray. You know, my business partner said this the other day. He said, hey. He said, Colin, I told you since Cleveland won the place. Now, the only reason why I keep saying Cleveland could be something for Shador is because the whole bigger picture. But right now, well, the Bengals look like they still got it. Michelle, you say I agree. I really think Tomlin won. I do. I just think the league played their part. Double R, you say I'm glad Steelers lost because they could have. I think they shut it down. I think they got shut down, y'all. Ed, you say I might have to take a 2-hour trip to Polk County. See, yeah. Hey, yo. Boy, my boy got me right. He got me TV contract ready. Hey, I got them contracts sitting down. I got to just pick which one I want to go to. Multi-million-dollar contract. I just got to see which one I want to go to. They going to let me cut up too now. They going to let me do what I do. Sing, dance, act. They ain't going to hold me down. Yeah. They going to be talking about my edge on TV. I'm going to fly them out. Michelle, you say, yeah. Overall, you say Kevin High School playbook just got exposed? I just can't, I can't really put it all on Kevin, y'all. Not now. Not now. It's something else. It's not now. It's something else. Like, I can't quite put my finger on it, but something just ain't right. Rich girl, you say I was rooting for Flacco so hard. Cleveland is on till you do right by me type of energy, yeah. But Cleveland might be asking, Cleveland itself probably saying, hey, please, stop. We want to be good. Since 99, we done changed 40-something quarterbacks. We don't want to do this no more. We want to be good. We had Joe Flacco. He played good for us, but this year, some reason he didn't. Please let Shador DG play good. Man, listen. But y'all, I won't put this on Kevin. I'm going to put it on something overall holding them back. It just might be a certain amount of years that they got to be sorry. Roy G say, yep, something or someone, correct. Something going on. Y'all, every time y'all keep thinking, something about a name. Red, Rich girl, you say Cleveland know what they need to do. Stop being petty and put. Man, I want Shador to dominate, but I don't know if Cleveland is. Rich, you say I think the Dolphins are going to blow out the Browns. Blow the Browns out. I'm not sure how it's going to go. Hold on. Let's do let's see what. All right, let me see who played the Dolphins. Hold up. Let me see if the Dolphins got anybody. Let's see what Tua been doing. Let's break down Tua's stats. Let's break down the overall stats. Tua has threw for 1,200 yards. He is completing basically 70% of his passes. Like, yeah, he pretty much 70%. Hold up. Hold on. Oh, okay. Yeah, 70% of his passes, and he has 11 touchdowns. But he throw interceptions. He done threw like 7 interceptions. And y'all, a side note, you know, Zach Wilson was starting in the NFL at one time. He ain't about nothing. And they talking about Shador can't, but yeah. All right, so let's look at Tua. Let's break down the stats. Let's see where he at. All right. Game. Let me see. All right, so his first game, he was 14 of 23, 114 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 picks. Trash. Then the next week, he was 26 of 32, 315, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. Balling. But they got sacked 5 times in that game, 3 times in the other. 2 games he didn't get sacked. The last 2 games, he got 3 sacks and 2 sacks. So I'm assuming we're going to get sacks on him, Cleveland. The next game versus the Bills, 22 of 34, 146 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. Versus the Jets, 17 of 25, 177, 2 touchdowns. Against the Panthers, 27 of 36, 256, 3 touchdowns. 21 of 32, 205, 1 touchdown, 3 picks. So he done gave us picks 3 games straight, skipped 2 games, then 3 picks. So it's either he balling or he ain't. And basically, and look like this the pattern, well, except for 1 game. But if he gets sacked, he throwing picks. Just 1 game he didn't. But pretty much everything else, he getting sacked, he throwing picks. If our defense step up to the plate and our offense could score points, because the least amount they ever scored was 8. And that was against Indianapolis Colts. And Indianapolis Colts are 5-1, and they lost to the Rams. Let's see what the Rams are. The Rams record is, the Rams are 4-2. So there's some good teams out there, y'all. Mike, you say 32 to 14 at the game? 32 points versus 14. Yeah, hey. If it get like that, then Shador might get off it. Well, nah, they ain't gonna play. EB, you say it's something because Kevin be dodging the question and will not say Shador's name. He may be dodging it because he answers it in depth. It will lead to Kevin being, yeah. Something going on in that city. They run, you say Flacco has 9 turnovers. Yeah. Rich girl said that was saying he don't remember what it's like to win. Dog, boy. That's tough. That's tough. Shy, you say since Flacco did good, I hope Shador sits out the rest. Listen, it had you conflicted because you like, do we want Shador to play in this mess or wait to get up out of there? That thing rough. That thing rough. Max, you say Miami doesn't want to lose to Cleveland, a.k.a. the bottom. Yeah, they don't. But anything could go in that game, y'all. It ain't a guarantee either way. They got it 50-50. It's better you say it might even be bigger than Kevin, and we don't. That's what I'm saying. I think this the really, because ain't no way a franchise been sorry from 99 to 9. Like, hold up, let's see what these Jokers' record is. Cleveland, Browns record since 1999 to present. Hold up, let's see. Year by year results. It's finna be wild, y'all. All right. Hey, back in 1946, they was good. In the 46 to 50, well, 46, they were good. All right, let's come up to 99. All right. 1999. Trash. 2-14. 2003 and 13. 2001, 7 wins. 2002, 9. Then nothing worth talking about. 2017, nothing worth talking about until, I guess you could say, nope, nothing worth talking about. 2000, godly, yo. So, in 2007, they won 10 games. You could talk about them. They didn't win. They won again in that special year, and then they came back and won in 23. So since 2000, they had 2002 they won 9, 2007. So they only had 3. Well, hold up. 1, 2. 3, 4. Since 99 to 9, they only had 4 winning seasons. Ooh. But Kevin got 2 of those. Kevin got 2 of those, y'all. Kevin got 2 of those. So if Kevin could figure out a way to win, he'll be off in there. But right now, it don't look like a 10. 700, you say, Flacco good enough for the Bengals, but not for the Browns. I think Shador would do well letting some of this mess go by. I wish we could, but, hey, they on record saying Shador going to play. You say Jamar have more receptions with Flacco. Yeah. That boy out there balling. Dr. Williams, you say they were good with Bernie Cozardo? Yeah. Excuse me. 8,000. Hey, appreciate it. Hey, my barber showed that. He know I be on the TV. He got to do me right. He got to do me right. Thank you though. Thank you. Hey, cooking it up, ain't it? GB, are you with me? You say Joe fell on Kevin's sword in Cleveland. Well, he actually did good with it one time. Max, you say, remember, the team sees Shador at practice and how Kevin still puts him on the kiddie field. That's why I think it's more to that, because we know Shador is good. We know he good. They can't fake us out by that. We know. DP, I appreciate it. You said this just shows Kevin's the problem. Fire him. DP, listen, I can't place that all on him. Because he been saying it the whole time, like, hey, y'all, hey. If I could pull y'all behind the curtain, you'll stop saying it's me. There's a lot going on. I be driving. You know, you ever notice Cleveland, like the media be on them, like almost against them? They get tickets sometimes, and the whole world know about it like it's something bad. But when they do good, nobody know about it. Y'all, it's just something about Cleveland. At the Browns. Not maybe the city, but just some. Yeah, you know what? I might just have to stick to away games. Cleveland might not see me. I got to go to the away games because I don't know what this is. Unless they start winning, I had to go to away games. Yeah, AC, something going to get exposed. Something it is. LN, you say Flacco got traded and went off. Mike Tomlin went out too. Like, Barry. Y'all know Mike Tomlin was mad if he called Andrew Berry name out. Andrew Berry. Y'all got to be a lot more smarter than us to trade Joe Flacco to Cincinnati Bengals with 2 wide receivers that's elite, a running back that'll tote it, a defense that can win some games. Y'all got to. Barry, if I could, I would, boy. That's how I feel about you, Barry. That's what Mike Tomlin saying. Like, Barry, what y'all doing over there? Hey, Renee, yeah, I'm gonna have to go to away games. And let me see what Cleveland away games is, cause boy, I ain't pulling up to Cleveland until Shador, I got to see you on the away game, brother. If you start your first game at home, I don't think I'm coming to that. I wanted to, but y'all got something going on up there, bro. Ain't no way y'all been this sorry that long and something ain't going on. Something's going on. Something's going on in Cleveland. And I'm not going to Cleveland. All right, so catch me on the away game. Let me see. If Shador starts again the Raiders, I will be there. Nope. Cincinnati, Titans, nope. Chicago, Windy City, I don't want to go, but I go. And the Bengals. So it's only 3 games I can go to. The Raiders, the Bears, and the Bengals. Them the games I think he'll play in. Are the Jets, or the Patriots, if they give him that. Yep, hey Shador, I'm sorry, brother. I don't think I'm touching down in Cleveland. Ryan the Code, he said, come over. I don't think I can go. Hey, yeah. Hey, y'all know y'all listen, I can't sing now. I told y'all if I could dance like Chris Brown, I'd be R&B. I'd be the best R&B singer. I go to gospel when I'm about 65, 70. I got to give y'all some R&B. Sincere Brown, you say every quarterback for the Browns plays better. Yes. Yeah. Dr. Williams, you say in the words of Keith Sweat, something just ain't right. Hey, something just ain't right. Hey, DP, I appreciate it. You say experts say Kevin deserves respect for being coach of the year 2 times, but so was Ron Rivera. Ooh. And Double R actually developed the quarterback and went to, yeah. Well, Kevin had a silver spoon in his mouth. Kevin did have a silver spoon in his mouth. That boy was on the fast track. Hey, Ryan, hey, I give it to him. T.O., you say did Tampa Bay win today? No, they played Monday. Tampa Bay played Monday. Let me go back. They played Monday night. Monday night. Yeah, they played Monday night. They play like the 20th. Hold on, let me see. And make sure. Yep. They play on October the 20th, Monday coming. They play the Lions in Detroit. That's going to be a tough game. I'm going to watch that game. Because last year, Baker Mayfield, now I wasn't really watching the NFL like that last year, but boy, Baker Mayfield gave 2 linemen, DN and D tackle, or DN and linebacker there. Yeet. Hey, Baker got something now. Johnny, you say Cleveland might be tanking. Now, they've been tanking since 99, so I don't know what that is. Maxie, you say they play us Detroit? Yeah. You with Detroit? Okay. I'm watching that game. I'm going to lock in. Lady PC, you say Kevin needs to fast track to the house. Keep telling y'all, I don't know if it's Kevin. It got to be most 700. You say if the offense is not up to par, Shador might be struggling if he was correct. It very well could be. So I'm gonna call off. I'm gonna call off the dogs on DG. Listen, DG, you ain't got the elite wide receiver. Now, Jerry, I ain't saying you ain't elite. I'm just saying you ain't doing elite stuff right now. Sincere Brown, you said, can you check how many deep balls the Browns have attempted this season? They said that somebody already did the research on it. With 2 games with 10 yards or more, Dylan Gabriel has thrown 24 passes, and Joe Flacco had threw like 42 to 48. So 60, 70, but that's how many we done threw. But we ain't got nobody to really go get it. Yeah, we ain't got nobody to go get it. Paul Campbell. Hold on. KD, what's good? You say, right, he played. Talk about Flacco. Yeah, Flacco ball. See how it is? It is. See how you say, I say trade him and watch him work. It just all depends on how it's supposed to play out. Like how his story is supposed to be written. We are gonna watch how it is written. We know Shador gonna ball in the NFL. We just don't know if Cleveland get to see him ball. Will Cleveland get to see him ball or will not? So everybody know now, we don't count Cleveland, take them serious. If we think he good, he good. T.O., you say, my bad, that was Sunday, so Baker won and Joe won. That makes yeah, it does. Shy, say, yeah, Cleveland tanking. But they been tanking every year since 99, really. What, only 4 good seasons? 55, you said Joe was playing. Yeah, Joe played balling. Paul, you say Kevin. Well, got 2 coach of the years. And I know DP said Double R had to. Sometimes sometimes it mess up for other players or coaches in a certain way, but it wouldn't do it the other way. Like, just a side note, Willie Taggart didn't get a real opportunity at Florida State. Mike Norvell had a worse record at the time that they let Willie Taggart go and kept Mike Norvell. See what I'm saying? Some people get just the wrong end of the deal. They just do. Shy, you say if the Browns were smart, they'll build around Shador. They should, but I don't think they will. They might. Double S joke. You said Cleveland got 2 first-round picks. Hopefully they do something with it. See, you say Flacco can open it up down the field. Yeah, listen. You got go-getters like Jamar Chase and T. Higgins. I'm going to throw that thing downfield too. Them boys was going to get it. Like the DB had their hands on them, pushing them, shutting them down, and they'll just speed up in front of them to get the ball. It's like they told Joe, hey, Joe, you can throw it to us. We'll go get it. Like, even if they own us, they grabbing us, fighting us one-on-one. Throw it. And throw it farther out. Don't throw it to me. Throw it farther out. We're gonna pull off and go get it. Because they trying to fight with us to keep up. They know they can't mess with us. And Joe been throwing that thing. Hit it. Hat. Hit it. Hat. Joe throwing it. Rich girl, you say they saying they may trade David. Already got rid of Newsom. And basically everyone is, yeah. Everybody except for Miles and Shador. Mike, you say you coach to your talent if you start, yeah. Yeah. Paul, I appreciate it. 700, you say if the plan is to develop these young cats, I somewhat understand why Flacco was traded. That too. But it's just a lot going on there. EB, you say don't put Shador in that mess, even though he knows to switch the plays up. Yeah, but you can't overstep your boundaries either. So if you switch it, you better be on. Boy, if you switch that and it's a pick or something go wrong, yeah. Monet, you say Kevin is not allowing them to do deep balls. Not allowing, yeah. Yeah, he doing the check down king. He the check down king. I don't know why they playing it like that. I don't know why. Ms. Beverly, you say the league has a problem with Coach Prime and it's taking it out on Short. Yeah. Yeah, they took it out now. They did do that. JG, you say 12 about to change the Browns' whole culture. I want him to. I wanted to. Hey, see what he did. Hey, Jamar T say, man, throw that ball up, boy. You ain't never, hey, you ain't have no wide receivers like this ain't even there. Well, he did have Anquan Bolden, I think. I could be wrong, but I think. 700, hold on. Roy, you say if the Browns lose this Sunday, Stank fans is fired. It could, but is he really even the problem? Is it more than that? Joe Hamilton, you said, Joe Hamilton. I call you Joe Hamilton thinking about Joe Hamilton, the quarterback at Georgia Tech. Jay Hamilton, you said Joe found you. He did tonight. Shy, you said that line wasn't blocking for Joe Burrow because he was. Hey, Joe said I get that ball like quick. Just hold it down. Sam, you said if they lose Sunday, they may be forced to play Shador, change to Shador. I just take my time with them. Hey, Thomas, you said peace to the fam. Did you see the post interview Joe and the crowd chat? Nah. I did. I do want to see it though. LA, you say you can't wait for this to all come out. The truth that is, yeah. When they make one of them documentaries, it's gonna be on. But look, y'all, it is 12:35 a.m. I will be on tomorrow. Well, I guess later today, in the morning of the Friday, the actual morning with the sun out. I will be on at 11:30. No, I got a different schedule tomorrow. I think I'm gonna come on around 10:40 a.m. Yep. I probably try to do a morning show tomorrow. Well, this is a morning show, but a.m. morning show with the sun out. But I think I'm gonna come on around 10:40, and then I'm gonna come on again later in the afternoon. But my time gonna be a little different tomorrow. It ain't gonna be exactly the same. But hey, blessings to y'all. I will tell y'all my times that I'll be on. But I think around 10:40 a.m. tomorrow I'll be on. And then later in the afternoon, I'll be on. But hey, in the afternoon. But I'll tell y'all tomorrow. I'll tell y'all that, I want to say I come on about 10:40. But I'll definitely tell y'all tomorrow. Hey, blessings to y'all. And I might try to come on between that 7:30 and 8 o'clock. Just give y'all a college talk and to tell y'all actually what time I really be coming on. But hey, blessings to y'all. I'll get with y'all once we wake up and do it all again tomorrow. I'll let y'all. Hey, but appreciate y'all for rocking with me too.